Join me today as we talk about some BattleTech Salvage Box Clan Invasion unboxings. Welcome back to the Geek Cabal channel. My name is Bob, and today we're going to talk about some stuff I recently ordered from Catalyst for BattleTech. So first, we're going to talk about this awesome shirt that I got here. This is the Star League symbol, for those of you that don't know. And I got this because some kind of, it wasn't a sale. I just happened to see this one up and they happen to have it in my size. They sell it in my size kind of quickly. But this is definitely not from the same print run as the Clan Invasion Kickstarter. I can't show you because I can tell from what's on the back. All these shirts say BattleTech across the back, and they have the A kind of like here, like on the box, is a symbol for it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll take a picture over here at the end. It is like an orange color on my other shirts. It's red on this one. So I know this is not from the same print run. So I think this is actually a new shirt that they put up, but they have put up the remaining stock that they kept from their Clan Invasion Kickstarter that were meant to be replacement shirts. And I have the shirt that I meant to order but never did for some reason during the Clan Invasion Kickstarter, ordered and on the way. So I'm sure some of you get a kick out of it. Hopefully no one does anything petty like unsubscribes like I think they did over my House Lao hat, because that's a House Lao shirt. So, we'll see. But when I ordered this, I also ordered some more of the Rando Clan Invasion salvage boxes. So, we're going to open these and see what we got. So, this is box number 1. I believe these are the older ones that I think the only thing that can be in here. Yeah, it's a random Wave 1 Omni Mech. There's no possibility of an Intersphere mech in here. This will be an Omni. This will be a clan mech. If I can get it open. A crucial step in the unboxing process is actually opening the box. For more tips, stay tuned to our channel. So we have a summoner, or as the Intersphere folks call it, a Thor. I'll do some, take a few close-up pictures here when I'm done. Maybe a video will be with my phone. But yeah, this is the mech. For those of you who happen to have watched the 90s cartoon, this is the mech that was piloted by Nikolai Malthus. I don't know offhand if that's the configuration for the weapons. I don't think it is, from my memory of the cartoon. But yeah, that is the kind of mech that he piloted. Fun fact, that eventually wound up in the hands of someone with the Dragon's Fury, which was the Proto-Draconis Combine faction at the beginning of the Dark Age setting. All the characters came with these little dossiers that talked about them and some of them their mechs, and she had a Thor, and it mentioned that it was in fact his Thor that she got somewhere on the secondary market. I don't know, I don't recall if she was aware that it was, but, you know, it was. So, now, box number 2 of 2. Oh, thank God, it's actually something different. I was waiting for it to be another Thor. This is I believe, Manowar. Let's see here. Yeah. Manowar, also known as a gargoyle. Again, I'll get some up-close little video, maybe, probably some, or pictures or something at the end. So stick around if you want to actually see the close-ups of these, which I assume you guys do. That's kind of the point of the unboxings. But let me get the cards out here. So just like with the others, these come with a double-sided pilot card, 2 different pilots, And then double-sided Alpha Strike cards. For the Man of War, it has the Prime configuration and the A configuration. And then for the Thor, and before any of you ask, there's no rhyme or reason to which ones I use the clan names and which one I use the Inner Sphere names. I tend to favor the Inner Sphere names, but there's some that I do still call by their clan names occasionally. So like that one, this is the Prime and the A for the Alpha Strike card. And then two different pilots, neither of which is Nikolai Malthus. Fun fact, he ended up spending most of his life trying to fight against the defamation of the cartoon in the Lyran court system and ultimately lost. Because the cartoon is supposed to be a bit of in-universe propaganda. The events, like in the broad strokes, the events did happen. The characters are based on actual BattleTech characters, or they've since been canonized. Yeah, I believe that's the word. So like I said, Malthus, is a real character in the BattleTech universe. Adam Steiner, his primary opponent, is as well. He eventually becomes the Archon of the Lyran Commonwealth briefly. I believe Trillian Steiner is his descendant, the current Archon. I'd have to double check that, but I believe that's the case. Malthus, it's a Jade Falcon blood name. There is presently the Malthus Syndicate operating in the former Jade Falcon occupation zone. I believe they have nothing at all to do with the Jade Falcon Malthus blood name. I think the remaining Malthus blood name people are actually quite upset with them, so at least that's what I'm given to understand. I'll know for sure once I finish reading the Tamar Pact source book, and I'll try to cover that in the review once I get around to reading that. So, that's going to be pretty much it for this. Stick around for a moment here and check out some close-up pictures or video. We'll see what happens here when I try to film it. But here we go. So here, this is the Gargoyle Prime. Well, it's a Man of War, and also known as a Gargoyle. And as I mentioned, the Alpha Strike card has both the Prime configuration as well as the A configuration here. And then here's the mech itself. We'll do a little rotate here so you can see the whole thing. And then we have the pilot card. Let's see, Oospak, and sorry, I'm trying to read this upside down. Milliken. So I guess known pilots or something for the Man of War. And this one over here is the Summoner, the Thor or the Summoner. And again, the Alpha Strike card is the Prime configuration and the A configuration. And we'll get a look at this one here. And again, this is the mech that Nikolai Malthus piloted in the BattleTech cartoon. Despite being a Jade Falcon, his was painted red. And then we've got, was that Winter Kissel? And, I'm definitely going to look at that one up. Hang on, folks.
Samantha Cleese.
Yeah, Samantha Cleese. So yeah, and you just want to see this little plastic containers of the guys come in. So, but yeah, that's what we pulled today. So now back to the regular video. And hopefully you guys got a good look at things there. Like I said, these are Omni Mechs from the first wave, and this is how it worked in the Kickstarter. Everything that came, all of these were Wave 1 Omni Mechs for all of the salvage boxes you got from the Kickstarter. The way that worked was, if you took a pledge level that came with force packs, if you took an Inner Sphere force pack, you were only getting 4 mechs because it's a Lance. So then you also got a salvage box to make it 5, because you could also select the clan force packs, which were stars, which is 5 mechs. Of course, you could also select the Comstar, which were 6 mechs. But Yeah, so they wanted to level it out to at least 5. So for every inner sphere one you got one of these. And I think I ended up getting like 14 of them because across my 3 pledges altogether, I think I got 36 force packs. And yeah, and then of course you also got some just for the pledge levels themselves. And then the other ones I've opened previously, those are the retail versions. Those could be any mechs from the Clan Invasion Kickstarter. They were not restricted to the Clan Omni Mechs. Uh, the upcoming the Mercenaries Kickstarter has varying levels. You had the option to take just the mechs from the Mercenaries Kickstarter. You could take these older ones too, but they had just the mechs from the Mercenaries Kickstarter. They had the vehicles. Now the vehicles are going to come with 2 vehicles, and I don't think they're 2 of the same vehicle. I don't think they're guaranteed to be. I think they're mix and match. But then they had specific units, like the original had the urban mech and the bomber, fighter, bomber, whatever it was, aerospace vehicle. And then the Mercenaries Kickstarter has the Blood Asp, which will be available for retail. They've shown a retail box for them, as well as the Aerospace Fighter. I don't know if it's going to be retail or not. And then there are the Legendary boxes, which have pieces that are only in the Legendary Mech Warrior sets. So, anyway, those are the things that were available, going to be available, might be available, could be available, probably available. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. And once I get my other House Lao shirt, I got a couple more of these things showing up. So, do an unboxing of them too once they get here. But just remember, no guts, no galaxy.